call the meeting order.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mrs. Brew. Miss Langless.
Here.
Mr. Meneghini.
Here.
Mr. Marraro.
Here.
Mrs. Steigerwald.
Here.
Trish, are we recording?
Yes, thank you.
I make a motion to excuse Mayor Brew.
Support.
Mr. Meneghini.
Yes.
Mr. Marraro.
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald.
Yes.
Miss Langless.
Yes.
Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
Support.
Mr. Marraro.
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald.
Yes.
Miss Langless.
Yes.
Mr. Meneghini.
Yes.
Approval of the minutes. There is none at this meeting. Moving on to public comments. We have no one in the audience on any item of interest. Also, no one in the audience for agenda items. Moving on to actionable items. Mr. Dan.
So this is sort of the last document before the official closing of the cable system tomorrow morning. This is the transition services agreement. There's three parts to this. The first part is sort of the basic kind of legal and term portion of the TSA. The second portion of this, which is has more information, is Schedule A. Schedule A essentially outlines what happens next, how we operate the system, what we do in the next 6 months, dealing with emails and just the whole business of cable that we're in right now. And then the third part, which is B, is not exact, but this is a outlook of what we will be charging Charter each month for operating what will be their system. So you can see we have employees and estimated hours towards the system each month, and cost, which includes benefits, the cost for internet, phone operations from the vendor, and then operating. And so we're looking around $81,302 a month that will be taken off the top of the revenues that would be going to Charter at that point.
So this is a 6-month bridge?
Yeah, they're thinking about March, end of March is when they think they'll do the final transition.
And they've agreed to this?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I got to check with both of you guys.
It's fine.
All right, beautiful.
So this, tomorrow morning, we plan that we'll have the official closing of the system, and at that moment, it will no longer be the city of Norway.
Grant, what's the highlights of the 3-part thing we're looking at tonight? Anything that you want to bring to our attention?
Not over the top, Mayor Pro Tem Marraro. The first number of pages just talks in general, right, that we are, as of the sale, we will be acting as a independent contractor. We're not employees, we're not in partnership with them, but we are in essence running their system after the sale. Mm-hmm. That is intended to keep in place everything as much as possible with the status quo for the citizens and for the subscribers. They don't want to lose any subscribers either, so they want to keep the same services in place from now until that turnover, which, as Dan mentioned, hoping and aiming for the end of March. Our employees will continue to collect and bill and work with them to transition their billing system and integrate all of these current subscribers into their system. We will cooperate with them, work with them hand in hand as best we can to continue to provide the same services that have been in place as that transition takes place. And then in March, I believe, the way I understand it, that will be provided, and we'll be discussing, correspondence to the participants, to the subscribers, letting people know about the transition, and you try to cover as much as possible. There's going to be road speed bumps.
Yeah.
I can promise everybody there will be speed bumps. As it noted, Mr. Morrow, it is for a 9-month transition, but all the parties are hoping, and as we know, this is a conjunction with, I think they're working with to buy Astria. They've also purchased the Iron River Cable Company, so that, based on a single social media post that I read in passing at some point, I don't know how it came up, but that transition was taking place, from what I could tell, from some of the commentary, about a month and a half ago. And, for instance, there was blips. There was, changeover issues. And like I said, I'm not much of a social media person, but I saw it and I went, okay.
Yeah.
It's, you turn the service off at 9 a.m. and you hope it's back on by 10. I think the important thing is communication, and hope that when the switch finally flips, it's as clean as possible. But I suppose brace ourselves for a little bit of blowback and issues, because I'm sure that some of that stuff will pop up.
So, Nan, basically, everything is status quo for the next at least 4 months is what we're looking at, 3.5, 4 months? As far as channel lineup goes?
Yep, the only difference in the channel, if you guys saw, there was 5 that we had to cut tomorrow morning. The big one on that was Fox 11 out of Green Bay.
Oh, boy.
But we carry Fox UP. So we carry 2 Fox affiliates. We're the only ones in the UP that carry Fox 11. Everyone else carries Fox UP. So anything it's the same Fox that Iron Mountain gets, Kingsford gets. So all your Packer games and all that is on that channel. The morning program is a little different. That was everyone's big concern, was the Fox, but it's the sports and the primetime broadcasting is essentially the same. There are some other ones, Court TV, Ion. Originally there was 9, but those it got reduced to 5. But luckily that was FX and Disney and all that, and so it got reduced to these, or the WL UK is really the only one that would probably cause a little heartburn, because no one's going to have the local Green Bay news. You're going to have the news on a market. Because Charter does not carry.
Yeah, that's 12.1, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 11.1 is the WLUC, and then 12.1.
Sportsman channel? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. The bottom 3 there's not many people that are on that. So the Fox was the only one. Our initial letter that went out wasn't as clear as it could be about Fox UP being still available. So this is our second attempt to try to be more clear on what's going on. So
Okay.
my understanding of how it will happen, and this is kind of what happened in the Iron River sale, they have their transition period, and then in their case, it was 2 days, and I think about 32 charter techs came in. Well, first, before that, everyone got sent in the mail their gear, and basically says, on this date, you unplug what you have and you plug this in. And I follow steps, and probably 80% of the time it works just fine. The others you have to go. But so they figure out your package, probably give you options, and they send you everything in the mail. 2 days, 32 people came in, changed the nodes, did some things, and the group on this date plugged in on that date, and the next group plugged in the next date, and they were done. As Grant said, I'm certain it wasn't perfect. And I don't expect it to be perfect here either. But 2.5 or at least 2 years of doing this to get this done. We met our numbers. We'll put away a good amount. We'll have 700 still in escrow. If all that comes back to us, we'll be at a little over 5.1.
And thanks, Dan. And just for the citizens out there and taxpayers, Charter, they do this for a living, right? This is what they do every day, 365, right? 24/7. The system will improve. A lot of the issues that we've had that folks have complained about will be taken care of, right? Internet speeds, node size, different things that we wanted to do, but just didn't have the capital to reinvest back into the system. So, this is a net positive, I think, all the way around. not only for the city and the funds that we're receiving, but also for the customers with a product that will definitely improve over time. Okay?
I mean, yeah, for example, for me, as a Norway internet customer, I pay about $135 a month for 250 gig down and 10 up. I could go to Charter and get gig speed, so triple the speed for $40 less than what I pay now.
Yeah. And with all the over-the-top products, Dan, to your point, a lot of folks don't want the 700 channels that cable TV brings with it, right? Folks want a choice to go out and say, I want Amazon Prime, I want Netflix, I want, YouTube TV, right? And which, obviously, you're gonna save money with your pipe, which is your internet connection, to do some of those things.
Well, that's not cable, though. Those are apps that you pay for separately.
Those are over-the-top TV, yes.
Right.
YouTube
Right.
TV is essentially a
Cable will be offered, but
Cable's offering apps now at this point, like Peacock and Hulu and
No,
Prime?
YouTube TV is a streaming cable service.
Correct.
It's got
Okay.
your local channels, it's very similar.
Right, but you can subscribe to that and pay for that separately, correct?
and you
That's
get
what's
and
in
you can
your
get
own.
local program that way as well.
Okay.
So you don't have to necessarily take the cable offering from Charter,
Right.
right? So there's going to be a better, cheaper internet offer to the citizens, and a very much more robust channel lineup offer to the citizens. So again, but nothing has to be taken, right? Because nothing's mandatory that people have to sign up for it. But they'll have choices and better choices. So.
Just to mention, can we maybe as a town make sure that things like this are written up for like the elderly people?
These
To
went in-
explain the changes, because I have the feeling that the elderly people that
These
are gonna be
are-
dealing with this are gonna be the ones that are gonna have
These are
the
the same
roughest
ones.
times with the changes.
So these are all being sent out via mail.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, and then with the
500.
internet probably as well, that's gonna be really difficult for people that already have a difficult time with that kind of stuff, if you guys understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's gonna cause, that's gonna probably be a lot of the speed bump is gonna be like that age
It's
group.
gonna be the level of personalized service we provide to some individuals will likely not be the same.
No
Right.
doubt.
But if we can explain that to them, and then, you know what I mean, make sure that they know where to go,
Yeah, I
so that they know.
expect a good year after the full transfer that we will be taking calls from people
Yeah,
for help, and we will be supplied with numbers and people to contact to assist. But it will undoubtedly be a shock to some systems.
yes, yeah.
Sir, any other questions?
No?
Ricky?
No.
Rico?
No questions.
All right. You want us to do anything? Is there anything we need to do here? We need to prove this?
Yeah, I would motion just to accept the transition services agreement as presented, if that's acceptable to Mr. Carlson.
Motion to approve.
What did I say?
Motion to accept, motion to approve. Do I have a motion to approve the agreement, termination, transmission services agreement?
I will make a motion to approve the CAT System Sale Charter Communication Transmission Service Agreement.
Support?
Mrs. Steigerwald,
Yes?
Miss Langless,
Yes,
Mr. Menegini,
Yes.
Mr. Marraro.
Yes. Just like to comment that, like Dan did say, this has been a long process, a big asset sale for the city, and just want to thank everyone for all their hard work and diligence getting this thing to the finish line.
Well said.
We have no discussion items. Comments, mayor, council comments. Sarah,
oh, I'm good, thank
you
you.
good? Ricky?
No comments.
Rico?
Thanks for all the hard work, for all the parties that were involved, and there are many. So thank you.
Here, here. I just want to comment that Christmas in Norway was a big hit last Friday. I want to thank all the parties there involved, all the volunteers, all the help that we've got, and we look forward to doing it again next year. Mr. Carlson, any
No, thank you.
comments? Mr. Stoltman?
Just a reminder that we have our regular council meeting next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, which will be the last one for the year. So we'll be wishing everybody happy holidays back then. Trish, anything?
Nope.
Thanks for being here. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make
Motion
a
to adjourn.
support?
Ms. Langless?
Yes.
Mr. Menegini?
Yes.
Mr. Mararo?
Yes.
Mrs. Steigerwald?
Yes.